He hasn't put out anything today? Nothing? Hello, people. Another beautiful day. Yeah, hope your five senses work, health and strength is good. Excellent. What? What's up, Steam Deck fans? Steam Deck Tribe, Nation, Universe, World, Legion. What's good? Mob, what's happening? Squad, what's up? Nerds, geeks, and freaks. And you investigators, what's happening? Alright. What do I got for you guys anyway? What do I got for you Steam Deck fans anyway? Let's see here. Okay. We talked about Star Wars yesterday. Okay. Let's see. Path of Exile. Uh-oh. Let's see what Path of Exile to bring to the table for you Steam Deck fans. It says here, move over Diablo 4 Path of Exile as last patch 1.0 is here. Ready for your next action RPG. Diablo and Path of Exile fans may want to take a look at last epoch, which has finally left early access with a 1.0 update, and there's plenty of love about it. Truthfully, I can't even remember how I got my copy. It's been so many years. It says the 1.0 patch notes are pretty long, but the gist of it is full controller support and offline mode, new cinematics, various graphical improvements, the item faction system, new skills, and absolutely loads more. Then it says here, I want to sincerely thank all of our fans from the bottom of our hearts, said Judge Colbert, founder of CEO of 11 Hour Games and game director of the last epoch or Potch. we're a team formed from the ARPG community, and to be able to make it this far with the last epoch shares the creation with you is the dream come true. We cannot wait for you to experience the full release and the awesome plans we have for the future. The last epoch has native Linux support, and it does work on Steam Deck, although Valve note it as unsupported on Steam Deck. The rating was from May 2022, so they need to update it. There are some issues in the default OpenGL version, though the map being blank, which you can get around simply with Force Vulkan as a launch option in Steam. Go into properties and put that in the launch option. Alright, so, and then the game has 150,000 players, and you can buy this game on Steam. Yeah. Alright, now, what else we got for you all? Uh-oh, Geometry Survivor. Remember Vampire Survivor? So now take Geometry Wars and put it in that format. So now let's see what about this game here. What does it have? And when is it coming out here? Let's see your one-hand gameplay you use to control the direction of your ship. Auto shoot your weapons, fire automatically, letting you concentrate on staying alive. Weapons each run allow you to get the unique combination of weapons. Credit permanently unlock the upgrades. Enemies enjoy multitudes of enemies with their own AI. 20 minutes of intense gameplay. Retro visual music straight from the 80s. And it's for $4.29. Geometry Survivor on Steam. So you take Geometry Wars and then put it in the format of Vampire Survivor. Yeah, get ready for that one. Anyway, alright, now, what else I got? Let's see if I can get through this. Okay, let's see, the Force engine for classic Star Wars Dark Force on FlatHub. Says here, wait, an easy way to get the Force engine on Linux to play Star Wars Dark Forces. Well, it's now available on FlatHub. No more need to manually compile it from the source like where back in the dark ages. Make it much easier to do so on Steam. And then it says full Dark Force support include mods, Outlaw supporting the coming version 2.0, mod loaders, GPU renderers, extended limits, full input binding, optional quality, and then it says a new system that works seamlessly with existing checkpoints on live system. You can ignore it, use it just as an exit to save. You don't have to play long user levels and settings or full saves. Load quick save like Doom and Duke Nukem 3D. Open PL3. I was going to say OpenGL. Open PL3 emulation, sound fonts, synthetics support, optional quality of live features. Even though mouse looks can be disabled, if you want the original experience, play in 320 by 200. Turn the mouse mode input menu to menus only, horizontal, and enable classic renderer, and it looks and plays like DOS, but with a higher frame rate without needing to adjust the cycles of DOS box. And let's see here, it has optional quality of life improvements such as mouse look, aimings are reticle, improved Boba Fett AI auto run, full inputs, binding, mouse sensitivity, control support. However, the menus currently require the mouse. And then it says extended limit TFE by default will support higher limits with original game, which removes most of the HOM's Hall of Mirrors issues in advanced modes. GPU renderer, perspective correct pitch, play much higher resolution with improved performance and higher resolution on widescreen support. 320 by 200 software renderer. TFE also includes floating points software renderer with support widescreen, including ultra wide and much higher resolution. Mod loader, simply place your mods in the mod directory as a zip file or directories. And in full Dark Force support includes mods, outlaw support in upcoming versions. So yeah, and you can check it out on FlatHub. So yeah, you Star Wars fans, you're good. Now let's see what else we got. Okay, Lies of P. See, Lies of P recently removed de novo, and it's on sale. Good time for Souls fan. Yeah, especially with Elden Ring's expansion coming. It says here, for those of you who skipped over the game that have de novo, you might want to go back and check in with the rather good soul-like games. Lies of P has been removed from the game. The developer didn't actually announce it, even though patch notes don't mention the removal of de novo. It seems odd, but often when we see de novo, developer seems to try to keep it quiet. I always find that weird, but you can clearly via SteamDB that it's gone, and so is any mention of it on Steam storage page. And it says it's rated Steam Deck playable due to some small text and platinum on ProtonDB, and overall, thanks to Valve's Proton, it really does work quite nicely, and it's one of the best game released in 2023. Well, best if you like this sort of game with some pretty brutal combat difficulty, especially during boss fights. Okay, so it's 25% off Steam and Fanatical, and then you can get this on Fanatical, Steam, and the Humble Store. Lies of P. Yep, keep you guys up to date. Now, what else we got? Let's see here. What do we got? Okay, Crossover 24 release with a Wine 9.0. Plus, Code Weaver still hiring developers. Oh yeah, there's jobs out there. You developers, coders, programmers. It says Code Weaver have announced the release of Crossover 24, their application for managing games and application design for Windows installed with Wine on Linux, Mac OS. Code Weaver support development on Wire, and they also work with Valve on Proton. And it says Crossover 24 includes these big improvements. Wine 9.0 bring with it over 7,000 changes that offer improvements to a variety of application. Wine Mono 8.1.0, VKD3D 1.10, and Molten VK 1.2.5. Plus, they also upgrade the crossover user interface to include some improved request option, like the ability to drag and drop files onto the app to small and run them, which is included in abilities to create a launcher for it at the same time. On top of that, there's also inclusion of a feature to change the directory of where your bottles are stored. Additionally, for Linux, they also noted the new Office 365 installer now works, and they fix crashes with PowerPoint 2016/365. But they note only the 32-bit online Office installer works. See more in the blog. And it says there's also still hiring developers with multiple positions. This includes general wine developer, web developer, and administrative operation associate. You can see their job page. And it says check it out on Code Weavers. We'll leave all those links. And it says they also offer a discount of 24% of the price of crossover and a renewal until March 2nd, 2024 with Code Weaver Wine 9. Yeah. Alright. What else I got for you guys since we're talking? Alright. Let's see. NVIDIA GeForce Now. They add Nightingale and Pacific Dive. So let's see. Let's see. Oh, they got some games here. Speaking of which, keep you guys up to date here. Let's see. NVIDIA GeForce Now NVIDIA GeForce Now adds Nightingale, Pacific Drive, and more. It's cloud gaming library. Says it's another busy week. NVIDIA GeForce Now gaming service. It is adding 11 more titles to its game lineup this week, including 2 highly anticipated and very different survival games. In a blog post, NVIDIA states that Nightingale, the Victorian-themed fantasy survival game from Inflection Games that's just launched in early access on Steam, is now available for GeForce Now user access. Also, those same subscribers can play Pacific Drive, a different kind of survival game from developers Ironwood Studios, where players have to drive and escape from a region that's filled with supernatural monsters in their station wagon. Here's the full list of games being added to NVIDIA GeForce Now this week, including a number of Bandai Namco titles. Okay, let's see. Lehman Ultimate, now released on Steam. Nightingale, now released on Steam. That's February 20th. Terminator Dark Faith, Defiance, new release on Steam, February 21st. Garden Life, a cozy simulator, new release on Steam, February 22nd. Pacific Drive, release on Steam, February 22nd. Solium Infernum, now released on Steam, February 22nd. Then it says Katamari Damacy, reroll Steam. Clona Fantasy Revised Series, Steam. Pac-Man Museum Plus, Steam. Pac-Man World Repack, Steam. And Tales of Arise, Steam. And then it says, also there are 3 more games there. There are also 3 more games that were previously available as early access titles will continue to be accessible on GeForce Now as they move into their 1.0 version status. Okay, Last Epoch, new 1.0 release on Steam, February 21st. Myth of Empire, new 1.0 release on Steam, February 21st. Sons of the Forest, new 1.0 release on Steam, February 22nd. It says, remember that you can purchase the GeForce Now Ultimate Plan for $19.99 a month or $99.99 for 6 months. If it offers game streaming to almost any device with GeForce RTX 4080 GPUs
in the clouds at up to 4K resolution and up to 120 frames per second. Yeah, you guys are good. All right, what else for NVIDIA? Since we doing this gaming stuff, get this out the way. All right, let's see here. There's one more game here. Okay, we got. Okay, Super. Let's see, Super Meat Boy. Forever is free from the Epic Game Store. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's see. What else? And here go the GeForce app. Remember, you could get this on the Steam Deck in the Steam store. Listen to this. It says NVIDIA app launches in beta form that will merge several of the company's GPU apps. Probably bring all of them together into one. All right. Okay. Let's see. What else we got? It says here. Owners of PC with NVIDIA GPUs have had the access to a number of apps to get the info they need. Today, the company announced it is merging most of the features in 3 of those apps into one, and its name, appropriately enough, as simple the NVIDIA app. And then it says in a blog post, the company announced that a beta version of NVIDIA app is now available to download. Once the full version is available, it will take the place of the NVIDIA control panel, GeForce Experience, RTX Experience app. And then it says the beta version already mashes up the GeForce Experience app, optimal game settings, and the NVIDIA control panel. Users will be able to adjust their graphics driver setting with this new app, either for specific apps or for all of the apps and games on PC. It says the NVIDIA app will also have more info on what's been added and what has been fixed for new GPU drivers. Then it says other changes for the new NVIDIA app includes improvements in the game overlay user interface and support for new AI-powered visual filters. One of them is the RTX HDR, which will adds dynamic range support to PC games that were not deployed with that kind of visual upgrade. During the beta period, NVIDIA has a roadmap that will include adding features like AV1 support, shadow play, additional DLSS controls, extra overclocking options, and more. In the future, more features from NVIDIA control panel, including display and video settings, will add the NVIDIA app. More features from the GeForce Experience and the RTX Experience app, including GPU overclocking, will be added as well. Then it says, however, other features from those apps include broadcast to Twitch and YouTube, share image and video to Facebook and YouTube, and photo mode 360 and stereo capture will be discontinued when the NVIDIA app officially launches. NVIDIA claims this streaming line will lead to a 50% more responsive user interface and occupy 17% less disk space from GeForce Experience. And anything else? Yeah, got to keep you Steam Deck fans up to date on what's going on in the industry. Alright, now let me. I got some comments here. I got about 8 comments here. This is gonna be good. It says, okay, Yaku said this: those of us who only use GeForce Experience for the recording function, even don't install it, all have been fearful of this day. Even if it performs well, I'm sad to lose the choice to not install parts that I will never use. And then
Hugh said this: we will still need to sign in. That was annoying. And then Akumo said, you don't. It offers an option to skip in. Option to sign in on the first run. The app still continues to work if you log out. And then Hugh said, oh my God, finally, that login was infuriating. Then Reg said this: so stupid, we had to beg NVIDIA for literally decades to upgrade their stupid, ugly, archaic control panel. Then they gave us this NVIDIA Experience Infused panel that's no one asked for. Now I will be at a point where I want the whole archaic interface back, because this will for sure. I only install NVIDIA Experience once every few years because I have to record something and then I uninstall it. And then Ed said this: come on, I don't mind the control panel is updated, but at least keep it separate from the rest. I don't need or want anything besides the driver files and the CP. And then Jav said this: finally, NVIDIA control panel has been the same Windows XP garbage for way too long, and even then it was still way too slow. Now will this have tuning and monitoring to actually compete with AMD's? NVIDIA fans sharing their experiences with about GeForce. Well, that should, what NVIDIA is doing, that should help their customers out a little. But if they have a problem, NVIDIA definitely will hear from them. All right. On the other article, somebody said he was talking about Tales of Arise. He said Tales of Arise. He said, I bought the game close to 2 years ago and haven't finished it. I had my XPS 1650, and I think this still will be a killer for that. Anyway, that's all the news I got to report on video games with the Steam Deck. Let's see here. Anything else? Nope. But I'll keep you guys up to date whenever I find anything that's going on in the gaming world. So yeah, I did a video earlier about Splinter Cell, so the remake. So I'll put that up too with this one and keep you guys informed. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video too. I do got my mic here. I got some mics here. I got to test them out, and I got one. Where is it? I got this little mic here. I got to attach it to my up here, so when I'm talking, you guys can hear me. But other than that, man, yeah, I'll keep you guys up to date on what's going on in the gaming world and keep you posted. Yeah, another weekend is up on us. February is almost over. Time flies, don't it? Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, still Star Wars and Star Trek fan, or Dark Side. Go. Peace.